Hello, beloveds. How are you today? I have been doing a lot of thought last couple of days, and y'all gonna hear noise on and off because I have been patiently waiting for the noise to stop. That started since about 8:30, and it's still going. So I have decided to stop waiting and just proceed. But I hope everyone is doing well today. The last card that we did was the Cloak of the Christ, which was kind of deep. And it suggested, there we go, it suggested the reading of another card by the name of Passion for Purpose, which I figured we would read that card today. Instead of picking a card, we would read the card that, the last card, this card, the Cloak of Christ. And the companion card that it suggests for us to read to follow up on it is Passion for Purpose. Passion for Purpose, which is yet another beautiful card. She appears to be engulfed into engulfed in purpose, engulfed in action, in passion, in love, in knowing, in a desire to know deep within oneself. That's what it looks like to me. Passion for purpose. There seems to be a center or a nucleus or core of self. I think we all have a sense of knowing that we desire to reach and understand. For me, it's the point of which I connect with God, of which I connect and relate to creation and divinity. And that relationship is different for everybody. It's something that's personal and unique in its own right and relation. So, passion for purpose. And as usual, it starts out with a poem. And then it's going to go into the recreating of a synopsis of the meaning of the poem. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the earth, Mother? Your heart is questioning for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answers straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive is not a decision to be open instead of resistance. To be wild rather than uncomfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the divine beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passion of your nature? Do that. Be that. So the question is, what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that. Be that. To the you that is beyond your mind, your heart, and cannot deny life, to that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passions of your nature? To that, do that, be that. As we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honor humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, lest we get too easily distracted by the pain and the stress that happens in life, we were given an inbuilt reminder. That reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may feel fearful that with passion there are no guarantees of success, or that we may even be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are the fears of many a modern society, yet they are so misplaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, and fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light of the open plains, or darkness of the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. Bees have wings that are very small but powerful enough to move with such speed and rotation that their heavy bodies can fly. Each aspect of creation is given what it requires so it may become what it is meant to be, for its unique destiny to be fulfilled. So it is with this humanity. Each one of us has something in our hearts that means something to us. It is irrelevant whether it seems practical or a recipe for success or not. We are simply meant to be what we are, to serve life faithfully from a place of honoring the truth of our nature, that which we genuinely feel passionate about, and to allow for life to naturally support growth according to our genuine nature. Where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectation we have to be something we are not. The divine path of love asks us to become conscious of and then unlearn the play acting of attempting to be a false self, that we may learn to simply love and accept our real self. We may even have a struggle on our hands to remember who our real self actually is for a time. Fortunately, there is pleasure in the journey of returning to passion that can make the process of self-discovery a sweet one. But we must be brave, even in the sweetness of that journey back to the real life. We must dare to believe that we are not broken, that we are not inadequate or better off to be like some other person or some other person's view of how they think we should be. We must be brave enough not to believe in the layers of guilt and shame. We must be bold enough not to fear our passion. As we dive deep within and explore what really makes us tick, what makes us feel alive, we must be open, curious, and non-judgmental. That may be a subtle journey at first. We may feel as though we are looking in the dark, wondering if we will ever catch a glimpse of the light of passionate meaning we hope to find. The passionate purpose may at first be barely recognizable amongst all the should, cannot, or must do of our lives. As we stay true to the path, however, that light will become unmistakably clear. Our passion will reveal itself to us as essential as our breath. We would feel as though we were not alive without it. How could we have missed it all those years? Perhaps all those lifetimes. It will seem so obvious then, burning so clear in our hearts that it cannot be more obvious that we simply must live this desire, this passion, this purpose, or else spiritually perish into a shriveled up shell of a person, denying of life itself. Nope, that shall not be. Passion must and shall prevail. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being initiated more deeply into your life's purpose. Your passion will reveal itself to you with more depth, nuance, and beauty than ever before. If parts of your life are disassembling or do not seem to be working out as you have planned, these are symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what are symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what presents itself in the wake of the falling away. Be ready for the journey within you. You are strong enough to leave behind the need of external validation, whilst you learn to validate yourself. In time, soon enough, in fact, you shall reveal your innermost beauty and be witnessed and received, acknowledged for your innate value, purpose, and divinity. But for now, sweet beloved, dive deep. Be defiant and determined to honor your heart so your deep passion may be witnessed by you and eventually, naturally, makes its way into a sacred expression in the world. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, or have been dreaming some big dreams, this oracle comes to you with guidance and confirmation. You are excited. Follow that excitement. Let it lead you into your own heart's truth and onto an awesome, passionate path of purposeful living. Now, this speaks volumes to me personally. I believe in the last video, The Cloak of Christ, I was talking about my programmed need to have validation, not to be able to seek that validation within myself. I always desired to be led instead of leading, to be affirmed, to be confirmed. Even knowing that I've already attained and acquired the tools that I need to do what I do because I do it naturally. But I still desired this need to be validated, to be confirmed. And with all of the schooling and learning and studying that I have done, when I got to the end of it, I always found that something in the material realm of life of this world did not affirm, confirm, validate my qualifications. But I know internally and spiritually my qualifications because I have the proof, I have the evidence of my knowledge before me in the works and the deeds that I have accomplished, excuse me. And the thing that I was lacking is accomplishing those works within myself, for myself. And this is the part of my life where I do the work for myself and not for others. And because of my conditioning and limited beliefs, I have come to the point of self-discovery where I'm realizing that I must implement my gifts and my giving to myself. And I don't know why it's so hard for me to do that. But I've been conditioned to think that I'm supposed to go without, that I'm supposed to be last on the line of care. And it's a work, it's a process. I have been pretending to be okay, pretending that I don't hurt, that I don't have pain, that I don't have brokenness. And instead, I have pushed what I have been experiencing down and used my experience to give hope and healing to others. And it's so freaking hard to do for myself. And I am I don't want to say I'm struggling with it, but it's a hard thing to turn the attention to myself. And I feel that when when I force myself to disregard myself, that it is protecting those that I'm helping. Because oftentimes when people are broken, they don't want to be a hindrance or a bother or a burden on anyone. And if you look broken and bothered and hindered, you won't look like that place of refuge. You won't look like sanctuary. You won't look like help. And I always try to be that and to do that and to be available for others and not myself. And this go around, I'm learning to do that and be that for myself. So that's one of the things I'm struggling with. And in doing and unlearning that process, I have to reconnect with what my passion really is, besides helping others, besides healing others, counseling others, servicing others. And there's a lot of things I desire to do in this life. And some of them seem like I need more years to accomplish. I'll say that. Because you're never too young, you're never too old, and you're never late, honey. Whatever time you have, if you use it wisely, then that is the time you are called to do it. So, passion for purpose. Why don't some of you reach out in the comments section below and tell me, what's your passion? What's the thing you desire to do most than anything? What's the thing that lights you up about performing? What is the thing that you could do, if you could do anything, that really resonates, burns within you, that you enjoy doing? I know for myself, it's writing, it's singing, it's moving and feeling music, it's expressing myself creatively, artistically. Those are things that I find passion in and healing in. And usually they come from a place of much pain. And I'm trying to get to the gentle, blissful side of that. That's my biggest challenge right now, other than making peace with my Creator. Purpose for passion, or passion for purpose. Share your thoughts. What is your passion for purpose? What is it you feel you're destined to do, that you desire to do, that if you could drop everything you're doing right now and do it without resolve, without worrying about how is this going to get paid and what is that going to do? Because a lot of the times, the reality of our situations hinder us from doing the thing that we have a fire within us to do. So I'm challenging you to look within and find out, what is that thing? Identify it. What is the thing that I really want to do? Do I want to paint? Do I want to travel? Do I want to cook? Do I want to write? Do I want to be an entertainer? Do I want to be a life coach? Do I want to be a acrobat? What is the thing that you always wanted to do, that you have a real passion to do if you're not already doing it? What is that thing? Drop your comment below. And I always forget to say this, so I'm remembering today. Please like, share, subscribe. Even if you don't like the content, if you don't agree with anything about the content, give me a thumbs down. I'm not scared. If anything, it'll motivate me to creativity, and I'm good with that. So I hope y'all have enjoyed your affirmation for the day, passion for purpose. Go back and listen to the one prior to it, the cloak of Christ. The two are closely related and intermingling, and it's a very on-time, poignant message, as always. And I'm looking forward to seeing your comments or suggestions, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.